Hey, you guys, it's Josie with Queen My Pawn. I got a question from someone that I helped. He asks, Josie, you motivated me to do a 36-hour fast. That's cool, man. 36 hours is quite a bit. I usually like to fast for 40 hours at least, following a binge eating weekend. He continues, I've been binging all this week. Well, that's not good, man. You can't binge all week. Pizza, donuts, cheesecake, you name it. Wow. Okay. Um, I did that I've only done that during vacation or otherwise when I'm like taking either a deload week after like 5 or 6 weeks of non-stop dieting. That means no cheat days either. You tend to get bored of it real fast. It's like the 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing, so it's okay. Only as long as you've done those at least 4 weeks of like straight dieting. But you can't just binge like that otherwise. He says, I haven't put on much fat because of the fat burner. He puts in quotation marks, fat burner. But I feel sluggish and I'm holding water. I'm going to do a reset and fast. Thanks. Yeah. We haven't gotten into the question yet, but I do want to comment that fasting does reset your body. If you fast for 36 hours or more, you're going to be put in ketosis. And you can actually check that out for yourself by going to this website called Life Apps, the 5 stages of intermittent fasting. And I'll just share the screen right now. You can see right here, lifeapps.io. After 36 hours, let's see, ketosis. It'll pop up eventually after it loads. Oh, it actually says by 12 hours you've entered ketosis. Wow. But so definitely after 36 hours, you've definitely entered ketosis. So in other words, you've reset your body so that now you're only consuming fats and protein for fuel. It is normal to feel sluggish and hold water, but hold water, no, I wouldn't say that's normal. Sluggish, definitely for sure, because carbohydrates are quick energy. And I'm actually going to draw a chart here of your energy levels. So this is going to be in green for carbs, grass, I guess. This is you after eating a meal. Oh, well, I meant to put brush. Okay. So let me actually put time, energy. Okay. This is you after eating a meal. It spikes up and then it goes down depending on something like that. Depending on how long you keep the blood sugar constant. And it all depends really on your, the type of food that you've eaten. Like if you've eaten white rice, you're going to follow the first curve because white rice it gets your glucose up real fast, real high, but then it just crashes. White rice is like that. But if you eat something more constant, more complex, like pasta, for example, harder to break down, it could be more like, it could be actually more like this. It'll be lower, but it'll be more constant. Your energy levels will still go up though. So this would be pasta in blue. Keto is actually just really more like really tiny spikes. Your keto will be like this. That's not to say you have a low energy level because you have a baseline and we're just assuming that we're at the baseline level of energy. And really for keto, this would be like a baseline. After eating a meal, it might go like this, very slightly up, and then that's it. Your baseline while eating carbs might be lower generally, but assuming it's the same, after you eat a meal, I really think that it'll be lower, like this. Then you eat the meal and it goes way higher. But then you get the crash, then it goes back up. That's the way that carbs work. Anyways, your question was, now let me actually proceed to the actual question. That's why you feel so. But at least you have constant mental clarity and energy on keto. That's what the benefit of it is. Any tips on how to sleep better? It's the worst part of a fast for me. I can deal with hunger, but my body doesn't want to rest at night. Yeah, man. Sleeping is hard on keto, especially while you start doing the diet, because your body's still trying to use the right type of fuel efficiently, and it doesn't know how to do that in the first part. But another part of the science is that when you eat carbs, it helps tryptophan enter the brain and become serotonin. And with serotonin, it helps you go to sleep. So that's why carbs can make you sleepy. If you don't eat carbs and you just eat straight protein, not only is tryptophan being produced from that protein, but you also have a bunch of other amino acids like the BCAAs, like leucine, isoleucine, valine, and they compete against tryptophan to enter the blood-brain barrier. So it's very difficult for tryptophan to get into the blood-brain barrier, and it will definitely be harder to sleep. That's why if you only eat carbs, it'll help you sleep fast because tryptophan doesn't have to compete against anything, and it's also scarce in the body. By the way, milk helps with tryptophan, but I don't think that dairy is allowed on the keto diet unless you make room for that, because 1 cup of milk can help you go to sleep, but it does have 12 grams of carbs. So be careful of that and make sure you don't overstep your keto/low carb allowance. I can deal with hunger, but my body doesn't want to rest at night. So you could drink 1 cup of milk. You can also eat 1 tablespoon. Well, I wouldn't do 1 tablespoon of butter, but take a bite of a butter stick, a real butter stick, like not margarine butter. I'm talking about like real butter, because that'll keep your lips kind of oily and it'll provide some sensation that you're full. And that will help you deal with that hunger part even more. So much so that maybe you will just drift off to sleep at night thinking about butter on your lips. And that's all I got. So good luck. And make sure to subscribe for more videos, by the way, so that you can follow the questions that other people ask me. Thanks. Bye.